Welcome back to Words on Paper. My name's Jesus, and today I have a February wrap up for you. And I'm also going to combine that with a bit of a book haul. It's actually a giant book haul since I didn't really read much in February, and so I just thought I'd combine both of these videos. So, first off, let's go ahead and start with my February wrap up. I actually only read two books in February. I started another one, I kind of DNF'd it, and I'm in the middle of another one as well. So, the first book that I read in the month of February was Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. I've been wanting to get to this book for quite a while. I actually started it probably about 3 years ago. Got a third of the way in and then just never picked it back up. I really wasn't into reading as much as I am now. So I gave this book, I believe, 4 stars on my Goodreads. I actually like the protagonist in this book. I know a lot of people don't because of his actions. I thought it was actually pretty good. There were some parts that got a little lost for me, just because I don't read a lot of fantasy in general. But overall, I thought this was a really good book, and I'll have to be on the lookout for book 2 and 3. So, did that one. The second book I read was from Grindhouse Press. This is Wafe by Samantha. Now, the last name, is it Kolesnik or Kolsnik? I'm not sure. She also did true crime. This is a short little novella, and this book is wild. I'm going to be doing a short review for this one. There's a lot that's packed into these 100 pages of the book, so I thought this was incredible. This book, I'm going to hold off on my review until you get to my video. But I also read Wafe by Samantha Kolsnik. All right, so I try to read some classics every now and then as well. So I read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. Actually, I didn't even read all of it. I kind of DNF'd it, and it's not because it wasn't good. I don't think I was just in the right headspace for this. Yeah, I'm gonna revisit this again. This is not a forever DNF, but I just don't think I was in the right mood for this. So I started that. I DNF'd it. It's gonna go back on my shelf for now, but I am getting it back to this. So, and the book that I'm in the middle of right now, practically the third, is Dragon Champion by E. Knight. This is book 1 of the Age of Fire series. I saw these covers. I wanted to read some more sci-fi and read the synopsis on the back, and I thought this would be a cool series to get into. There's 6 books in this series. So far, this has been really good. E. Knight kind of made this book a little more YA-ish, just as far as the writing goes. So it's really quick read. It reads really well, though, and there's some really cool stuff that happens. So I'm really excited for the rest of this series and the rest of this book as well. So that is my February wrap up. Like I said, I didn't really read a lot for this month, which, kind of sucks, but that's okay. I've been a little busy. So now let's go ahead and get into my book haul. This book haul has 10 books and 1 DVD. So on Saturday, I went out to Berkeley, California, and went with my brother to go hang out. Went to a couple of awesome bookshops out there. The first bookstore we went to, I found 2 books by Chandler Morrison right on the shelves, and I snatched them up as fast as I could. The first one I saw was Dead Inside by Chandler Morrison. This is a book that I've heard a lot about, and I couldn't wait to get it. And when I saw it on the shelf, like I said, I snatched it up as fast as possible. And then I also found Until the Sun by Chandler Morrison as well. So he's an author that I've been really wanting to get into. This book I've heard was amazingly grotesque, and I'm all about it. So I found these 2 amazing books. And the bookshop I went to was Moe's in Berkeley, California. They've been open in the same location since 1959. I was going to do a little bit of a book adventure. I started a video, And then I just forgot to record because I was having so much fun with my brother. And then I was passing by the mystery section, and I found book 1 of the Sookie Stackhouse series. This is Dead Until Dark by Charlene Harris. I've wanted to read these books, but I've kind of been putting it off a little bit. But then I found this hardcover first edition, and I really liked it. Sorry, there's a dust jacket or some Broad art on it. So, but yeah. So this is a series that I'm definitely going to get into. I've just been putting it off because I already have so much to read, but I couldn't pass this up for $7. A hardcover first edition of Until Dark, Dead Until Dark. So, got that. The next place I went to was a small independent bookstore called Sleepy Cat, I believe. He had a lot of newer stuff, not really used, but I did find Night by Eli Wiesel, or I've heard this pronounced so many different ways. Eli Wiesel. So this is a book I remember reading as a kid in school when we were talking about World War II, Diary of Anne Frank, and that kind of stuff. So this is a book that I remember reading, and I picked it up. I couldn't pass it up for $3. So that'll be a quick one. Next thing we went to was Rasputin Records, DVDs, and I found this awesome copy of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now, I've been trying to find this on VHS just because VHS is kind of rare nowadays. But Killer Clowns from Outer Space, $3. I couldn't pass it up. Love that movie. All right. So then, after we went to those two bookshops and Rasputin's, we had lunch. And we made it down to Half Price Books in Berkeley. And let me tell you, Half Price Books in Berkeley has so much stuff. I literally had to stop myself from grabbing everything on the shelves because there was, I had like 5 or 6 books in my hand that I wanted, but I had to restrain from buying. So, what I found also on the fantasy shelves, I found book 5 and book 6 of the Age of Fire series by E.E. Knight. Book 5 is Dragon Rule, and book 6 is Dragon Fate. So this is the 5 and 6. The only book I'm missing in this series now is book 4. Like I said, this is a series I just got into, and I couldn't pass it up. It looks really cool. I have great reviews, and so far the books are really, really good. All right. Now, also, this is a book that's been on my want to read list since it came out, even before that. This is Grady Hendrix, My Best Friend's Exorcism. This was at Half Price Books, and as soon as I saw this, I couldn't snag this fast enough. Wanted to make sure that nobody else had their hands on it. And I picked this up for $7. Almost $8. So $8 for that. Half Price Books in Berkeley had so much stuff. I literally had stuff from Jonathan Jans, some more Grady Hendrix. It was great. I had a fun experience over there. Next time I'm gonna definitely go with some more money, but that's gonna be for a while. After this, I'm putting myself on a strict book buying ban until May, because that's when my birthday is. So after this, probably won't do another book haul for quite a while. All right, another book that I just recently received in my Nightworms package is Road of Bones by Christopher Golden. This book sounds freaking killer. Can't wait to read this. It's about a lonely highway that I believe is in the Arctic Circle. So the Arctic Circle, of course, is super cold. It's like a 1,200-mile highway in the most extreme cold, snowy, icy conditions. And a lot of fun stuff happens along that road. Apparently, a lot of people die. So that'll be great. I'm going to try to get that in before the weather gets a little bit nicer, because I feel like that's definitely a winter read. If I can't, then I'll put it off till fall or winter time. Another book that was recommended, that I heard a lot of people talking about, I know it's a little bit older, but it's called The Passage by Justin Cronin. And this book is chunky. It looks like two, but it's actually one thick, chunky book. So this is a book that's it's kind of like vampire, apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic horror. I heard a lot of good things about it. I watched a couple of reviews already, and I saw this at a thrift shop. And when I saw this, I had to snack it up as soon as possible. It's been on my want to read list. Not sure when I'll get to this, but now that I have a copy, pretty happy about that. And the last thing that I got, this is a book that was recommended via podcast, the Final Guys podcast. I forgot exactly who read it and recommended it, but the guys were talking about this and it sounded amazing. This is Cold Storage by David Kopp. Now this book is written by the guy who did the screenplays, I believe, for Jurassic Park. He's also done some really awesome work in movies and television as well. He's a fantastic screenplay writer, fantastic writer in general. This is one book that I want to get to as soon as possible. This is supposed to be a very terrifying book about a virus that they try to contain deep down in the ground in literally a cold storage facility, hundreds of feet in the ground. And years go by and somehow the virus kind of escapes again, and it's up to him and a ragtag makeshift group of people to contain it again. So I've heard this book was really good, so I wanted to grab it, and thought it was pretty good. So that is my book haul and my February wrap up. I figured I'd combine them since I didn't read that much in February. And then I'm also going to say it out loud. I'm on a book buying ban until my birthday in May, because I have so much to read already. I canceled some book subscriptions. I know. But as a book reader, book lover, every now and then we got to reel it in. I'm running out of space. I have no more space for stuff. I have so much that I want to read already. Some of these shelves are books that I haven't got to yet. So book buying ban for sure. I'm also going to set my, maybe like once I read every 10 books, I might get one, or I don't know yet, but for sure, no more books until May. I'm going to try my hardest to get that done. I don't know. Will I? Hopefully, yes. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you read any of these books or what you think of any of those books. Hit that like and subscribe button, and come back for some more reviews. All right. Thank you guys very much. Have a good day.